Good afternoon. So I'm at Nahant Beach in Massachusetts, and it's a really pretty day. The beach is absolutely beautiful. The waves aren't huge, but there are some small waves you can see over here. And so I want to talk about waves for a minute. I'm from Portland, Oregon originally, and I grew up going out to the beaches on the Oregon coast where 4 to 5 foot waves is a pretty average day. You can go out, you can boogie board them, body surf them, surf them, basically whenever you want, have a really great time. I moved to Boston, and I love the fact that there are so many beaches that are close by. I go to Newport every so often in Rhode Island. I go to Nantasket from time to time out in Hull on the south shore of Boston. And now that I live in Somerville and Davis Square, I'm spending more time here at Nahant. This is probably my 3rd or 4th trip to the beach this summer. And I want to talk a little bit about waves and tell a story about a trip that my girlfriend Crystal and I took to the Jersey Shore. So we went down to Philadelphia and we decided that we were going to take a trip out to the Jersey Shore. We didn't know a lot about the Jersey Shore other than what we had heard through like the TV show and stuff like that. But it was about an hour from where we were staying, and it was a drive through really the very pretty section of New Jersey that you don't hear a lot about. So of course New Jersey is the Garden State. There was a lot of greenery around us, lakes and stuff like that. We got to Long Beach Island, which is a beautiful place on the shore. It was recommended to me by a coworker, and we went to the beach that she had said that we should really check out. I was amazed at how pretty the town was, with lots of nice restaurants and bars and obviously stuff to do. And I also couldn't believe that the town didn't charge for parking. Never heard of this, but we parked right next to the beach, which is really convenient. And then they charge a little bit of money to walk onto the beach. I think it was like $5 or so, at least the first one that we went to. I thought that was very reasonable. So I got to the beach, and here I was coming down from Boston, not seeing a lot of waves normally, and there were some pretty good sized waves, and I was so excited. So I told Crystal to kind of sit down on the beach, and I was going to run, of course, right into the water. So I was looking at the ocean, and I saw that there was an area where waves were breaking pretty well, but that area was crowded with tons of people. So I figured, okay, if they're all on the waves, they must be breaking the best right there, but I'll give them their space, and I'll go into the left of where everybody is. So I go into the water to the left, and I get probably about waist deep, and this lifeguard is running toward me, absolutely running, just yelling, "Sir, you better get back on the beach. You better get on the sand." And I was like, hang on, whoa, whoa, whoa. I have no idea what's going on. I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk here. I don't know what the rules are. So I'm like, okay, I can't walk in the water. And she said, no, you can't walk in the water. You have to walk on the sand. I said, okay. Is there a reason why I can't swim over there? Are there rocks? Is there something dangerous? She said, no, we want to keep an eye on everybody over here. That's why we have the couple of flags and everyone is swimming in the same area. So I said, okay, fine, I'm really sorry. I didn't understand the rules. Thank you for educating me. I'll walk over to where everybody else is. But I want to be clear so I don't break the rules again. When I walk over there, am I able to body surf? Can I play around with the waves? And she said, oh yeah, of course, go out there and body surf, go nuts, anything goes, have a great time, that's awesome. I said, okay, good, that's what I want to hear. So I go over there, I go in the water, I get out to the waves. Now, these waves were fun. They were about the minimum, at least they looked fun, but they're about the minimum that I would classify as an actual wave that you can surf, that you can body surf, etc. Which meant they did have some power behind them. They're about 2 to 3 feet, and I was really excited. So I got out close to one of the waves, and I hear a whistle. And I'm like, well, that can't be because of me. I already confirmed that it was okay that I play with the waves. And so I go after another one. I lose that first one, I go after another one. I hear a whistle again. I can't believe it. So I turn around, I walk out to the lifeguards, and there's the woman saying, "I'm so sorry, I should have told you. You can't body surf the waves." And I could not believe it. I said, "Okay, I thought I confirmed this with you, but okay, let's have another conversation." This is when I felt the need to bring up that I am from Oregon. And not only that, but I've spent time in Massachusetts in some big storms. Once again, you have to get a hurricane swell or a storm to have waves that are of any size in the Massachusetts area. So Crystal had spent time on the beach, I'm sure freezing, on the sand with sweatshirts and jackets, and just watching me out in the water for hours and hours fighting, these crazy currents and big waves. And so I told this lifeguard, I said, "I really appreciate what you do. I don't want you to think that I don't. But this is tiny. I'm from Oregon. There are 9-10 foot waves all the time. I grew up in this kind of stuff. These are fun. I want to play. I'm down from Boston where we rarely get waves. I've heard the Jersey Shore has some really nice waves. I'm seeing nice ones right now, and you're telling me that I can't play with them." And she said, "Nope, you absolutely cannot." I said, "Okay, where do I have to go? Where can I play with them? Can I go north? Can I go south? Tell me where to go." And she said, "Well, in the town of Beach Haven, which is the town that you're in, there's no place that you can go. Anywhere is not going to let you on those waves." And I said, "Okay, thank you for your time. I appreciate you." And I walked away. After paying the $10 to get on the beach, I went back to Crystal and said, "Crystal, we are leaving this beach. We came too far to sit here for the rest of the afternoon. We are leaving this beach." We jumped in the car and we called Ron Jon Surf Shop. For those that don't know what Ron Jon Surf Shop is, I went to it first in Cocoa Beach, Florida, and it is like the Costco of surf shops. It is massive. It has literally everything. And it actually originated in Long Beach Island in New Jersey. So I called the original Ron Jon Surf Shop, just completely amazed, saying, "I've never heard of anything like this before." I went to one of the beaches here in Long Beach Island, and I was told I could not touch the waves. "Have you ever heard of this?" And the person on the phone said, "You know what? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all." I said, "Okay, where would you go if you were going to surf right now?" He said, "Right now I'd go to this spot." She kind of told me the right place to go. I went there, I parked once again for free. I paid, I think, $7 per person to go on this beach, so my total was up to $24. At that point, I said, "You know what? I better get on these waves this time." I went out there. The lifeguards seemed to not care at all. The waves were breaking just like they were before, very, very well. I caught a bunch of waves, had a great afternoon, met a guy who was from Philadelphia that said he grew up going out to Long Beach Island, told me lots of stories about kind of the area, stingrays and stuff that we saw there, and it was a lot of fun. I had an awesome day.